I'd like to present to you Marketing Force. My colleagues are Aaron, Francis, Nicole, and Michelle. My name is Lisa, and let's jump right into an overview of our campaign. First, we'd like to talk to you about our objectives. Next, our general target audience. Then, our target persona. Following that, our overall campaign strategy. And finally, ending it with our key results and takeaway from this campaign. Our main objective is to rebuild an existing Cal State Fullerton marketing community through these 4 social media channels shown to the right. Previously mentioned, we want to rebuild an existing community within Cal State Fullerton. Second, managing these 4 social media websites. Third, create content that would benefit our end user. And lastly, interpret the 4 performance measures from all 4 platforms. Our general audience consists of 489 Cal State Fullerton marketing majors, over 7,000 marketing alumni, and over 1,500 currently enrolled business students. Capturing each of these individuals would be inefficient and nearly impossible, considering the variation when it comes to the psychographics of each. The students currently enrolled are most likely figuring out their major. In addition, the marketing alumni are more than likely to already be in the field of marketing, and our campaign would not be beneficial to them. Knowing this, we had to target a specific segment of this community. We wanted to target a community that was resource hungry. Our team chose a candidate that attended Cal State Fullerton. Our target persona, Truk, is 21 years old, lives in SoCal, who anticipates to graduate in May of 2016. She's recently switched over from being a communications major to a business major. To tend to our target persona's needs, we delivered resourceful and helpful tips that would save time and money in the end. Marketing Force's message is to speed up the late marketing majors on the basics, including the culture, the power of networking, and informing them of the events happening in Mahalo. In any given elevator, we would tell you that by utilizing our resources to network and to better inform yourself of what marketing has to offer, you will be more prepared post-graduation and have a higher chance in landing your dream marketing job without difficulty.
For the campaign schedule, we will be focusing on at most 2 platforms per each 2-week intervals of content production. The schedule will be kept mostly within the boundaries set by each team's bi-weekly rotation, and the posts will match consistency across similar social media platforms, such as Twitter posts and Facebook posts.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I will be discussing our use of Pinterest in our social media campaign. In the project, we had to create an infographic that was engaging and aesthetically pleasing to post onto Pinterest, where we will record the traffic. When creating the infographic, I picked the program Pictogram.com because it was the easiest to use and had the largest variety of templates to choose from. The content on the infographic discussed the different forms of social media that job recruiters used for hiring, as well as informing students of services that were available to help them manage their social media websites at Cal State Fullerton. I thought this would be really helpful for many students. This is also a great opportunity to learn how to produce an infographic, which is a skill that I can use in the future. During the week we posted the infographic onto Pinterest, we only had 2 repins. Factors like having a small audience on the Cal State Fullerton Pinterest account may have been the reason, but after some research, we found that Pinterest was mainly used by people who wanted to find inspiration for hobbies such as crafts, shopping, and cooking. Therefore, Pinterest did not seem like the effective way to market to business students. However, the infographic can be better used on Facebook or as content for a blog.
Our YouTube strategy was to produce one information-packed video sharing the resources that Mahalo has to offer to declared and non-declared business students. Our plan was to cross-post to other social media channels. Within the duration of our campaign, we gained 39 views with 18 minutes watched. 1 subscriber gained, 2 comments, and 4 likes.
With similar channel designs and analytics, Facebook and Twitter will serve hand in hand as reiterations of campaign posts. The Twitter posts are primarily articles and research tools that the target persona can grasp and respond to, as well as act upon when needed. The postings primarily focus on career-oriented information as well as resource tools including Mahalo Student Services and career centers and workshops. They were posted together for the majority of the time of the campaign in order to maximize content exposure and social reach.
Hi, my name is Aaron Globerson, and I'll be going over the Facebook strategy. Now, with Facebook having a similar channel design to Twitter, it will serve as a hand-in-hand reiteration of campaign posts. The primary focus of Facebook's strategy was career information regarding marketing. 2, resource tools such as student services and career centers of Mahalo. And 3, to maximize content exposure for the campaign. Facebook was by far our most successful platform. We posted a total of 12 Facebook posts between November 13th and November 20th. These posts were viewed a total of 315 times by CFCUF marketing students. The posts were clicked 27 times, 3 links were clicked, 15 clicks were on photos/videos, 13 likes, and 0 comments and 0 shares were made.
For Instagram, we wrote 9 ways to make your Instagram your professional secret weapon. Our metrics for this channel included 6 likes, 1 comment from another Fullerton group or club, 0 followers gained with 0 known reposts.
For Twitter metrics, we focus on the 4 main considerations: retweets, favorites, hashtags, and comments. However, we also focus on social reach or impressions for each individual tweets. We tweeted 15 times between November 5th and November 21st. 3 out of the 15 were retweeted. We had a high of 2 retweets, 7 favorites, 1 hashtags, and 0 comments. Even though our responses were low, we were able to have a social reach of 150 or higher per each individual post. On a highlight, the highest tweet reached about a total of 2,931, titled Do's and Don'ts in a Busy Life.
For LinkedIn, we had 2 discussions. These discussions served to cover the career-oriented discussion that we wanted late bloomers to engage with. They are designed to stimulate our persona's urgency with regards to their career path and future beyond school. We tried to keep the discussions insightful and encouraging. 2 discussions were posted on LinkedIn on November 12th titled, Are you looking for a marketing internship or job? And transitioning from college to careers. We received a total of 5 likes, 0 comments, and shares. The first discussion had 2 likes and the second had 3. The second post was more successful. This slide, we're going to talk about the performance of the campaign before and after strategy revisions. Toward the beginning of the campaign, many of our posts received little engagement. Since we started with the smaller social media first, such as LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, and Instagram, we had low likes and 0 to 2 comments. Our engagement was very low due to the fact that we had very few posts and didn't share our posts with others to increase the engagement. However, after altering our schedule strategy and focusing more on our goal-related content, the engagements and likes increased. Our last 2 channels, Facebook and Twitter, were much more successful, and almost every one of these. On this slide, we're going to talk about the impact to our target persona. After reading our LinkedIn post, YouTube video, interest pin, Instagram photo, tweets, and Facebook posts, our target persona, True, has a positive outlook on the marketing field and feels prepared to transition from college to the job market. She is grateful that she was chosen to be our target persona. Since she was late bloomer to marketing, she felt our project provided her with many resources to help her catch up and gain more information about the marketing field. She also mentioned that she gave valuable information and resources to help guide her to her career and feels prepared to pursue jobs and internships. On this slide, we're going to talk about our campaign successes and failures. For our successes, our Facebook post number 25, how new college grads can land a shockingly good job, was one of our biggest successes on this social media site. It has the highest social reach of 54 versus our average 15 to 20. It also received 2 comments and 3 post clicks. This post was most likely successful because it involved important information that our target audience wants to know. It was quick and easy to read, and it focuses on our goal-related content. Another one of our successes was Twitter. Our tweet number 24, Do's and Don'ts in a Busy Life, had the highest social media reach of 2,933. Even though this tweet had 1 retweet, 1 favorite, and 0 replies, it also had 2 link clicks, 2 detailed expands, and 1 user profile clicks. This tweet also had the highest engaged users than our other 11 tweets. This tweet is most likely successful because many of our target audience can relate to having a busy life. Our Pinterest post was our biggest failure. Although our target persona found it to be useful, she already knew half the information that we supplied. Secondly, the social media site received the least number of engagers, users reaching only 2. And nobody was talking about this pin, and we had 0 comments.
Our takeaway from this campaign was that there is always more we can ask from our target persona. Secondly, our content should never be consistent or one-dimensional. Third, if we were to use a third-party site like Hootsuite.com, it would create more exposure, thus generating more audience reach. Also, by emphasizing certain social media channels, we could have spent more time in generating more wholesome content for the audience. In thinking of the cost and benefit analysis, the creation of the Pinterest infographic was more costly than beneficial. The 2 most successful social media channels were Facebook and Twitter, and coincidentally, they both provided similar content and were posted at the same time. This was able to penetrate the target persona better, thus generating a higher social reach. We really hope you enjoyed this video and found it somehow helpful. We appreciate any and all of your feedback, and we really hope that you have a great day. Thank you again.